First now to the war in Ukraine. Watch this surveillance footage showing the exact moment a barrage of missiles struck down of the city of Dnipro this morning. That blast left buildings completely battered, including a medical rehabilitation center. The weapon used in that attack is currently in question. Kyiv says it was an intercontinental ballistic missile, but Western officials, including the U.S., are denying those claims, saying it was a ballistic missile, but not an ICBM. CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie Daggett is here with us this morning. Charlie, thank you so much for being with us. A lot of confusion this morning surrounding the type of missile that was launched. One side says intercontinental ballistic missile. The other says intermediate ballistic missile. What's the difference in these?
Distance and payload. And I think we have to, take the Ukrainians at face value. There's a way of raising the alarm without necessarily being alarmist. An ICBM is a big deal because it travels further and it carries a big payload. But as far as the Ukrainians are concerned, that's their initial assessment. And we spoke to people here and said, no, it's a ballistic missile, not an ICBM. I think President Zelensky said the speed and altitude have the same kind of parameters you'd see in an ICBM. But we were told intermediate ballistic missile, not an ICBM. And I know you said, sources told us yesterday the Russians might be intent on testing a new weapon. And as you said, what's the difference? If you're on the receiving end, it doesn't matter whether it's an ICBM or a ballistic missile, but it's a question of reach and payload. And that is why it would represent a significant escalation. It also struck Dnipro, right? We've heard that city before, and it seems like a frontline city because in fact, I've been there when it's come under attack. But it's roughly 140 miles from the nearest front line. We stay there and consider it relatively safe. But as you've seen, Holly Williams is there and her team. Air raid sirens have sent them scrambling towards the shelters because, a ballistic, ICBM, whatever, Russia has plenty of reach in the arsenal to reach the entire country. So this may be signaling from the Russians. But it is worrying. And what's more worrying is that maybe this wasn't a one and done, but the new trend.
And I'm curious, Charlie, why are Ukrainian officials saying it's an ICBM? Why are they holding firm on that? Or are they holding firm that, no, actually, it was this type of missile?
Well, it's pretty clear. It came with some confidence here very early on. We woke up to that news. We started making some phone calls, and they said, no, there are ways of looking at the trajectory and the speed, the parameters. The ICBM, again, because it carries a warhead, and the Ukrainians, especially President Zelensky, this is front page news now, right? This is the top story today. We're all talking about it. It had been off the headlines for a while. President Zelensky has been banging this drum. We need help. We need support from the West. We need bigger weapons. We need to use those ATACMS, right? That came earlier this week. They've been begging for months for these kind of weapons. We're reaching a point here from the Ukrainians and the Russians. A lot of volatility along the front lines, a lot of escalation in terms of the weaponry that's being used, a lot of escalation in the rhetoric. Because we're all looking January 20th. Nobody's entirely sure how this new administration is going to support the Ukrainian war effort. Both sides are looking at that. There's a scramble, a jostling literally for territory in case we are getting close to a negotiating point and both sides will want to negotiate from, a position of strength.
Yeah, it's really been a week of firsts for Ukraine. Their first time launching both U.S.-made long-range missiles into Russia and British long-range missiles as well. In addition to this missile launch that we saw overnight, how is Russia responding to all of this escalation, what it looks like?
Yeah, so we have to point out, so those British weapons, they're called the Storm Shadow. Those are similar to the U.S. ATACMS that were fired at Russian targets inside Russia. That's the important point. So as far as the rhetoric is concerned, the response from Russian lawmakers has been absolutely furious. Even before those ATACMS were launched, President Putin said that would be akin to the United States joining the war. And earlier this week, this is important, he lowered the bar on what might trigger a Russian nuclear response, saying that if a non-nuclear state, like Ukraine, without saying that, attacked Russia with the backing of a nuclear state, like the U.S., without saying that, Russia reserved the right to defend itself. So that kind of nuclear saber rattling isn't new. He's threatened to use tactical nuclear weapons in the past. But in response to why the U.S. has finally allowed the use of those ATACMS after months of pleading by the Ukrainians, U.S. officials here and the State Department, the White House, they say, look, everything changed when the North Korean troops entered this fight. And you have to remember also the announcement just yesterday, I believe, it's moving very quickly, that the United States would supply Ukraine with anti-personnel mines. That's new, too. But we have to remember, despite all of the weapons, the artillery, the Bradleys, the tanks, the F-16s, and now the ATACMS, Ukraine is just outgunned. The Russians haven't even called in its Air Force in any meaningful way. And despite the horrendous losses, 1,200 a day in terms of Russian casualties, and the need to reach out to the North Koreans and the Iranians, Russia is a vast country with vast resources, and at the moment there's no appetite to bring this war to an end.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see once Trump takes over on January 20th, as you mentioned there. CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata, thanks so much, Charlie.